It opens doors, this place. There's no two ways about it. I've known that for 25, 30 years. It's a tiny place. From the outside, it looks like a farm shed. But it's always had one hell of a reputation. You walk through the door and you can feel the creative energy here. There's a knock-on effect of the whole thing on everybody. Everybody's so sort of full of energy and light-hearted, and everybody gets on, you know. It's as though everybody's on the same level. The lecturers respect the students and the students respect the lecturers, and that's how everybody treats each other. There's no barriers here at all between anybody. There's not one door that you can knock on. One of the fantastic things about this course is the amount of different artists we've met, whether they've come here to work with us for a day or a day a week for about a month, or just visiting lecturers that have come here for an hour to give an huge talk, and they're not keeping anything to themselves. They're allowing us to know everything about how they make things and where they go to sell things and how to sell your work. They're not just teaching you how to make something. They are really up in front as regards promoting yourself, thinking where are you going to go and what direction are you taking when you finish here. Well, a week and a half after the degree show, we're off to London to the new Designers Centre. You know, they can't do enough to help you get there. I think a lot of people can see, you know, down here in Carmarthen, and we're right at the end of the motorway. And I think for that reason alone, every single lecturer has made sure that everybody in London know that we're here, and we're, you know, well, should I say, a force to be reckoned with as regards our abilities and what we are able to turn out in the art world. And maybe for that reason, the whole system here works really hard to put the place on the map. Within this course, even though I've had a go at everything from throwing to coiling and different techniques with the clay, I found that what I like doing is slab building, because I'm able to build quite big pieces. My work and inspiration for it is relating to my being a member of a rowing team from Newquay. And the big pieces will be related to my experience with them as regards racing, which is a very serious side of it and painful side. Hopefully capturing the energy and the adventure, as well as what you physically go through on each race. And my small pieces are related to the lighter side of the rowing when we're out training, to my observations of the sun and the moon shimmering off the sea, and the dolphins dancing and the seals being nosy. The most amazing thing about this course is how it opens your mind, and how I look at art, and when I go to a gallery, to think about why people do things, where they've come from, and look not just at what they've made, but deep into why they've made things. It's making you think a lot more, you know, to push yourself a lot more in that little direction that you might go into, and it's opening it up to develop it. And all the lecturers here, they push you, well, you know, why don't you look at it this way, and why don't you look at it that way? And because of the energy here, you have to sort of take a check on yourself and control yourself and just stick to one little thing for the time being. And in this college, because it is so small, I think you're really lucky, because there's not one single lecturer in this college that wouldn't have time for you, even if it's like something to do with fashion that you might feel relates to your work. And you can just cross over every department here. They work really hard to give us not 100%, but 200% or more of making sure that there's no way we could ever not say that we saw these or experienced certain things, because the amount of trips that we've been on to visit galleries. I've been up to London more times in the last 3 years than I've been in 50 years. Some of the things I've really noticed in this place is the people that have arrived here the same time as me, who, if you said hello to them, they'd have shriveled under the table. And this whole course has really brought them out of themselves, and the confidence in them now compared to 3 years ago is just amazing. None of us want to leave.
These hands, I swear to God.
They haven't worked so hard.